everybody. How y'all doing today? So, today is St. Patty's Day. I know I'm not wearing any green. Please don't pinch me. And as you guys see, and all Quasar is already going crazy. He's already making his circles around in the room because I've let him out early today. So, let's start off with saying hello to everybody in the chat. And let's see here. We have a bunch of early birds this morning. We have Troy Hernandez. We have Michelle, Aisha, Tammy from the Siberian Wind, and Ruth saying she'll have that 40-ounce cup of coffee ready for me in just a minute. Thank you, Ruth. Good morning, Mama Jean. Girl, when you come pick me up and everything, we're definitely painting the town red. And we got Andrea. Good morning, love. And so Terry. And let's see here. Laura, stop. Just skimming. And I think I caught everybody. If I missed you, I am extremely sorry. And so it's already been an adventurous morning. The birds are all making noise. And Quasar is already, if you noticed and everything, already did a couple of circles around the room right whenever I hit the go live button, of course. Crazy bird. So, today we are going to work on our legit kit. I already got my pages all out, ready to go. And I have my fabric over here sitting in the bucket because Quasar wanted out. So I had to clear my fabric away from this side to this side. Good morning, Mama Debbie. How are you? So I did not get the opportunity to work on. Good morning, Glenda. So unfortunately, I did not get the opportunity to finish off row A last week like I wanted to do and everything throughout the week. So we could start on row B today. So we are going to do row A. It's just 2 sheets of paper, no large sizes or anything, and we're not working on anything else today. So we should be able to, okay. 1 second. Is that any better? Can you hear me now? Andrea, let me go turn that on for you. Good morning, yo, Patty G. Okay, everybody, just bear with me. I'm having a little bit of complications going on. Okay, good. Thank you, Terry. Glad I got the sound fixed. Andrea, I'm working on the closed captioning for you. Give me just 1 moment, love. I am so sorry. I thought I had that set up this morning. And for whatever reason, since I'm live, it won't let me do it. So, Terry, thank you. Yeah, I actually love this type of mouse here because it's really good for any type of carpal tunnel. since I work in an office all day long during the week, then this here actually makes it nice and comfortable and helps prevent the carpal tunnel. Right, Mama Debbie? That go light button is vindictive. Okay, Andrea, try that. Is the closed captioning working yet? Yeah, so Terry, you can get these right on Amazon. They are amazing. I have one from my desk downstairs for work and one up here. I love them. And you can just replace the batteries in them in this one here, or you can get the more expensive one where you recharge it like I had downstairs at my work desk. And the rechargeable one lasts like over a week of 8 hours of use every day. So, okay, I am so sorry, Andrea. I normally make sure that's turned on, but my coffee is not working today. I'm sorry. Okay, good. So, let's have some more coffee. I've had I don't know why, but I woke up today completely exhausted, not wanting to function whatsoever mentally. I'm just like, we're just going to go with this. So I'm pulling out my A7 and A8. They all look to be larger sizes, so it should be good on that. Be able to knock those off fairly quickly. Oh, and I also need to grab the cheat sheet color guides that I made. I almost forgot to get those out. And my large paper color guides. There we go. Alrighty, so before you go live. Yeah, I think so, Terry. I'm not really for sure, but I think Andreas says it was working now, but so whatever I did must have fixed it. Hey Sylvia, good morning. I hope you're feeling good and all. So we are going to start off with A7, and A7 is this piece right here. So we're going to have a lot of white, which is where you see the green, and then a little bit of the main, and then A8, which would be all my white. So we're going to get those taken care of, and then we'll get over onto row B. So hopefully we can be on row B before the end of the day, if all goes well. Let's see. Okay, I don't think I missed anything. Okay, no problem. I'll make myself a post-it note, Andrea, to do that. I normally am pretty good about it, but today I was off my game. I'm so sorry, love. Okay, so A7. We got number 1, which is RA. Let's pull out our white here. So we got RA, which is on our white list. And then number 2 down here, the very bottom, you see this little piece right here. That is our number 2, which is the MT, which is not our white. So it's going to be one of our blues, one of our light blues, I believe. Yep, it's our light blue stripe. And then we got number 3, which is also MT, which is also our light blue stripe. since these are the same two. And then number 4, OT, which is the white, and OT up here, which is also the white. So we just need 2 colors for this piece. Set this right here. I need more countertop space for my live streams. I'm gonna have to figure this one out. Hey Lily, how are you doing, hon? Okay, so we have our white. Let's iron our pieces out a little bit over here first. Oh, that one's not the correct white scheme. I thought I plugged it in. Oh, duh. I forgot to turn on the little switch for it. So when you plug in your iron and you're waiting for it to heat up, if you have it plugged into a power charger, make sure you have that little switch turned on for the power charger that gives the power charger the electricity. Yeah, I think I'm just still exhausted from all the excitement and crazy emotions I felt all week long about setting up in the store. And so it turns out it was not a salon. It's actually a lady that does crafts herself. She opened up her own little store right in a busy area of traffic and everything, and really good location also. And now she rents out areas of her space in there for doing all of her and well, she rents out like little spaces in there and for other crafters that are local. And so that's really exciting. I cannot wait to see how my stuff does. She says that she thinks it's going to do amazing because no one else in there does any of the stuff that I do. And she gets a lot of people coming through asking for customizable stuff. So fingers crossed that this works out really well. Plus, if she does, she stated that if she does any craft shows, which she likes to do a lot of them, then she could take my stuff with her to sell, and there's no charge for renting out a space in there, only a 25% charge of my sales. So like for every dollar of sell, she gets 25 cents off of it. So for her work and everything, so yeah, kind of like a Crafter's mini mall. I thought it was really awesome. I did not know that she was even there, and she actually just opened up her business um the beginning of this month. So fingers crossed those works out really well and everything. And in worst case scenario, if not, then I really don't have any extra money invested in it right this second, other than my displays that I bought. And those I could always use in any craft shows that I do myself or for taking pictures here or something because they're just like small tabletop displays. So all in all, it's a plus plus. So but yeah, once I got home, I was so exhausted. I was actually supposed to have been on a couple of Zooms yesterday yesterday afternoon and evening, and I didn't make it to any of them because I was so tired. I essentially just came home. I helped out, do a few things around here, and then spent the rest of the time just with family and decompressing from all the excitement. Yeah, I did try and look at some of the pieces for nets for row B, a la row B, and ooh, some of them looks like they're gonna be tricky. Yeah, like a craft boutique, Mama Jean. Very much like a craft boutique, which I thought was really awesome. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, I forgot to fold my paper. And if I made a piece of cardboard, I don't know how in the world I keep losing my cardboard or my things for turning. No, sharpen up edge. I know I really need to find my add quarter because that would help out quite a bit. And how is it that out of everything I own in here, I struggle to find a piece of cardboard? Like everything I find is just too flimsy. Well, we're going to use one of the covers to my notebook. If I could tear one off. There we go. Whoops. Oh well. Good thing it's not an important notebook. So, we need to do our folding of our papers so that way there we got a good thing to work on here. Had to look over and make sure, see what Quasar was getting into because he is so quiet this morning since I let him out. Like a typical child. When they get too quiet, that's when you got to worry that something has just gotten, that they're up to something. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, my husband almost could not pull me out of there yesterday. I was looking at all her stuff. She was Googling over all my stuff. She's like, she goes, I'm going to wind up being the one that buys almost all of your stuff. I'm like, well, I won't stop you. You know, the whole enabler in me. Hey, so Becca, good morning. Good morning. Getting started in the sewing room today and thought I'd come over and listen while I get some more rainbow blocks sewn. Awesome sauce. Yeah, I am just working on my lion. I am finishing up row A. I am so behind on this thing. I'm like, I am going to wind up being the last person to ever finish Motown. But he'll get done. I just gotta keep reminding myself this is not a race. Alrighty, so were you able to get Fallon's FPP ruler yet? No, not yet. I gotta wait until I get paid, unfortunately. But I am planning on definitely getting it. I want that ruler in my life. Okay, so I am just going to cut a large enough piece to go over all these sections here, I think. No, I'm going to do it the way it's supposed to, so that way there it looks correct and everything with the seams. Oy, oy, oy. Let's see. So what is everybody's plans today for St. Patty's Day? Anything big and exciting? Me, I think I'm just going to hang out in my sewing room today since I did not get to yesterday, which is my normal Saturday schedule. doing a lot of sewing and then other stuff on Sundays. But I think today I'm just going to hang out in my sewing space and get some sewing done up in here. Ruler. Forgot the ruler. Need a pen. Yeah, Jean, they have a tendency of doing that. Seems like whenever content creators and some, and I'm assuming other people as well, orders, and they always like to add a little extra something to make it special, which I think is so awesome. The empty is a light blue stripe. I got some small light blue pieces of stripe pieces over here I could use up. Let's see here. What have I missed? Please drop selfie. Yes. So if you have a channel, drop exclamation selfie in here and it'll help promote your channel as well. I have no problem with that, and that's the whole reason why I set that up. But then also to make it easier on my mods. So all they gotta do then is just watch for anybody that's not supposed to be in here. See, Andrea says, I totally forgot to wish everyone a happy St. Patty's Day. No plans here, but watching lives and working on hand quilting my quilt. Awesome. Sylvia says, corned beef and cabbage and continue to sew down binding on my quilt. Awesome plans. So Terry, I am just going to work on my little science project. I am foiling a machine. Videos are up. Yeah, I seen. Are you referring to the beautiful, like, super colorful one that I seen a picture of? Because it's so. Oh my gosh, girl, that thing is gorgeous. I've not watched the video yet, and I will be doing so. I just have not had the chance to yet and everything. But oh my gosh, that thing is drop dead gorgeous based upon the picture I seen. See, everybody's dropping their links. Good, I'm glad. I love the bot. Girl, me too. The bot can be wonderful at times and such a pain in the neck at others. So, but we gotta take it as we can get it. So, let's see here. Oh, I believe it so, Terry. That thing is gorgeous. I cannot wait until it's completed and see how it turns out. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. You do such awesome work, I swear. Hey, how are you, Jean? Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, Mama Debbie, or in quote fact for anyone that does not know her as Mama Debbie, or Grandma Debbie, or the quilting grandma. she's got she's a woman of many, many names, and we love her. But anyway, so she will be on at 3 p.m. Eastern time today for anyone that would like to catch her. I do know that Ian is going live today. I want to say 1 o'clock my time, could be 2. I don't remember. My brain is not functioning on all cylinders right now. So anyone that knows the answer to that one, please let me know. See. And I'm sure Tiffany will probably be live tonight. And I don't know if Teresa Louise will be live or not. Not really been following too much of people lately. I feel really bad about that. Just had a lot going on and brain was not working in too many areas at once for me this week. Alrighty, so now we can do number 4. We just got 4 and 5, and then this piece would be done. Let's see. Good morning, Deb, as the Pug Mama Quilter. Oh, what did I miss? John also had a live today. He said 4 p.m. Arizona time. I'm not sure what time that is my time. Okay, so John is Andrea. If you're referring to John, the one that was on yesterday, it would be I think. So yesterday when I went live at 10 a.m., it was 7 a.m. his time. So he's 3 hours behind me. So it'd be 1 p.m. I believe, if I'm doing the calculations on that correctly. If not, sorry. And if you go look over at his channel, it'll tell you in your time zone what time it is that he goes live. Okay, thank you, so Becca. Yeah, I am so exhausted today. I am not functioning on all cylinders. So I truly appreciate that helping hand there. Yes, he did. I watched that on my way out to the salon yesterday and everything. So I was watching for a little bit until I got there, and then I had to turn it off, unfortunately. But I was definitely watching yesterday of him doing the tour, and oh my gosh, his quilt looked so amazing. I'm so happy that he won. His quilt looks amazing. Everybody there did such an amazing job. I love looking at everybody's quilts. Not all of them are my cup of tea as far as like quilts that I would make myself. However, they are all very, very gorgeous, and a lot of hard work goes into each and every one of those. So as an artistic perspective of it, I can truly appreciate each and every one. Because most of them I would never try, either due to being scared of the complications of doing them, or solely just not my style, or too many things for myself to do, or whatever the reason. But they are, each and every one of them, such beautiful, amazing works of art. So what is Miss Becca working on today in her room or in her studio? What is it 301? I missed something. Bye, Joyce. Yeah, Andrea, I do too. I don't know how Sean, from the guy who sews, keeps it all together. I would not be able to. I have a hard enough time trying to keep my own time zone together. Y'all got this conversation going on about some of the a lot of content creators love using and everything, and I'm really piqued on my interest right now, guys. Okay, I think y'all are talking about some type of machine or something. Let's see, what color do you do? Get Becca and work on a bunny embroidery right now. Aww, that's gonna be super cute, Mama Jean. Good morning, Brandy. How are you doing this morning? That time zone map I refer to if I know what time zone people are in. Oh, awesome, Andrea. See, Becca says, yes, it was the machine I talked about in the live stream Friday. It's 10 and it's missing the bed. I'm sending it to a friend's dad who will make it purr and shine. We're going to even paint it. Oh, awesome. I cannot wait to see how that turns out, Becca. Yeah, I missed everybody's live stream Friday. I was so busy with other stuff going on, prep work for my thing yesterday that I didn't turn on anybody's live stream. I think I may have popped into Donna's for a very short little bit just to say hi to everybody and then popped right out. And that's when I had got to the point where I was able to turn it on for a little bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't afford to get any more machines. I got no more space in here. I can barely get space for me. Hi, Quasar. I turn around and I hear a little pitter patter on my little thing right here beside. I mean, the Quasar is over there walking around on it like a crazy little birdie dinosaur. All right, so we're getting ready to sew the last piece onto this. Trying to figure out which way is up. Yep. Okay, so. Okay. Okay, good. Y'all are just having some conversations. Oh, awesome, Becca. Glad you were able to find what you needed. So, Becca, what's your next FPP adventure going to be? By the way, congratulations on um your polar bear, Ursa. That was amazing, and she looked so gorgeous hanging up. Oh, awesome. I'll check that out after my live stream, Becca. I would love to see that. Okay, we got A7 done. Now I just got to do A8. So here's A7. So I just got to grab out 8-8 or A8. Hey, Andrea says, Becca says she's working on a rainbow quilt that's FPP. It's my own pattern template. Once that's done, I'll probably pull out another legit kit. I'm thinking Hazy Hills. Yeah, I think I want my nets, once I get done with the 3 that I'm currently working on, I think I want my nets FPP after these to be Hooter because I really, really love that one. And then he'll be the beginning of my collection that I want to do of all the birds. So I really want to do all of the bird legit kits. And I'm going to do each and every one of them out of my own stash because I'm really enjoying this process of doing it completely 1% out of my own stash. Yeah, Becca, that's because we love him. Ian is an amazing guy. He does amazing work. And he's always so very humble about it. Ian is an amazing person. Yeah, especially if you want it done before your mama's birthday, Becca. How's your mom doing anyway? I know she went home and you've had an empty nest and everything ever since Ian, Tiffany, and your mom all went home. Good morning, Len. Yeah, I thought about doing the block of the month of the turtle. I'm like, I already got 2 block of the months plus my lion to do. I don't got room for any more block of the months or room in my pocketbook. Mainly room in my pocketbook. Okay, so we have OT, which is white. We have EA, which is white, OT white, and GR, which is also white. So this one here is just one sheet of white. So bring this over here so I can find my pieces I need. Okay, there's my number 4. It looks like I'm gonna have to cut some more white for me, because I don't think I have any pieces that are large enough to do this one. Nope. Okay. No worries. I'll be back to the chat in just 1 second, guys. Sorry if I'm missing anything other than my ruler. There it is. Okay. Ow, that was my kneecap. All right. I only have one other BM, which is wrapping soon anyway. I wanted to do the turtle and figured since they're breaking it up, this was my chance. Yes, definitely. I can completely understand that. I just bit off way more than I could chew. And I keep taking on all these other smaller items as well. So I'm like, until I get stuff caught up some, or at least get the 3 legit kits taken care of, then I don't want to be getting wrapped up into a bunch of other stuff. So I gotta try and do what I can, resolve what I've got left before I start too much more stuff. It's just like you always say, if you say yes to one thing, what all do I gotta say no to? Quasar, calm down, big bird. See, I think someone's, namely me, finger goes stuck in a buy button this past week. Oh my, do I have the mail haul? Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to see your mail call video, Mama Jean. Maybe I didn't see that it was the turtle. How'd I miss that? Says Brandy. I just got the Cotton Cuts PMQ on my calendar. Still wait. Oh yeah, I got that too. I cannot wait for that one to come in. I'm anxious to see what Clue 3 is gonna look like, and how many times I get to unpick that one. I got better though. My first one was unpicking a lot, like 4 times. My Clue 2 only picked twice, so I'm getting better. Alrighty, so this one here, I cannot tell. And like I usually say, if I can't tell, then no one else can either. I think that's the front. So we'll put it like this. And we're going to pin this. Be right back over there in just 1 second, guys. You know, cutting when you're sitting down is much harder than it looks. I do not know how you do this, Becca. I don't know how you and the other content creators do this of cutting while sitting down. Because I have a hard time getting the strength to go down there. Or enough to push down enough for it. Make sure everything's lined up properly still. Don't want no movements. Let's see. Good morning, Julia. How are you doing today? Welcome to the live stream. Where you get to sit here and watch me do a whole lot of fumbling. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut a lot of my subscriptions and everything once I get done with the ones I have right now. Start keeping it to like, because I really enjoy doing the cotton cuts. So I don't want to get rid of that. Maybe just do like one cotton cut and one legit kit for now on. Instead of biting off all these different swirls that I did not need to be doing. Okay, we got 1 and 2 on. Granted, they're all the same color, and I could have just went down one sheet of fabric, but I like the definition that the stitching gives. So I wanted to keep with that. Let's see here. See, I've learned to just sit back and look carefully at the clue and not run ahead, lay it out, and match to the photo. Before I sew, I'm allergic to ripping seams. I like that, so Terry. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what works best for me. And I feel like whenever I'm over here, I just feel like when I'm over here ironing or cutting that I'm taking away from all of my viewers, which I'm not crazy about, but a girl is limited to her space. So, unfortunately, until I can figure out something better, it is what it is. let's see if that little trick there worked. And if this works, then I'll tell y'all all about it. Why do I feel like I got too much up? If y'all hear Kitty Cat squalling, that is because she is outside the door, begging to come in, but she knows she's not allowed in this room. It took me years to figure out my camera angles, and I'm still adjusting. Don't feel bad. Yeah, Becca, I love how your whole setup is. Your setup is amazing. And I'm like super jelly and, for lack of better terminology, fangirling over here, over you, and your setup, and your space, and your work of arts that you do. No offense, and please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm always jealous over what amazing work you, Ian, Tiffany, and Donna all do, and feel like I don't hold a candle. But that's also because I criticize myself tremendously. I'm always my worst critic, as well as like with anyone else with themselves. Yeah, so Terry, I was a lot worse off when I first started. It's just watching what other people do and figuring out what works for me in my space. I'm hoping that one day I can be as awesome as Donna and Becca and Ian and Tiffany all are, because they make it look so easy. Okay, and whoever just dinged my phone is just going to have to wait until I'm done. Can you tell my phone to go on silent, and for whatever reason, it just goes on really quiet instead of silent. It does not listen very well. Straighten up this edge here. And then I can add on this last piece, and then we can put the last 8 by, I think it's 8 by 11 squares all together. See, yep, those camera angles are so hard to get just right, and then you do something else and had to move. Yes. I just started doing videos, so they have a lot to be so they leave a lot to be desired. My brother cringes. He not only collects vintage cameras, but he is a great photographer. Morning to everyone. Hope you're all doing great. Good morning, Sandra. How are you doing? I think I cut this on the wrong side and angle. Oh, okay, that'll work. Yay. Okay, we all have our own worst critic. You're right, but we've also been doing this a little longer and have figured things out. Yes, definitely. And I will figure things out as I go. Every time I turn around, I'm making adjustments to figure out what works best for me and my content that I want to provide. I think one of my first hurdles was trying to figure out what type of content I actually want to do, as well as what schedule I had available to do. And I really love doing a Saturday and Sunday morning stream. because that way there it allows me to break up my content based upon what I want to do. Because I want to do normal quilting and crafts as well as also do my legit kit. And just doing one live stream a week was getting really hard to figure out what I was going to do each week when I wanted to do so many different things. Which is why I added in the Sunday one. So that way there I could try and keep it separated to where my legit kit and or foundation. Okay, so Sundays essentially is foundation, paper piece, and PMQ. And Saturdays is just a more relaxed, laid back, fun day of doing whatever. Whether it be I'm working on the bigger projects or little projects. And plus Saturdays is my day for having on guests. Which I've not posted it yet, but I want everybody to hear it here first. That here soon, Sassy Stephanie Harris, Long Arms of Memories Quilter, will be on my live stream, and we're going to be working on legit kits together. I have not gotten it posted up on my thing yet, so stay tuned because that will be getting posted up on there later today. But she will be coming on, which I thought was totally awesome. But then I also have, let's see, I got a lot of content creators that are coming on here soon and everything, which I think is so cool. We have coming up Tammy from the Siberian Wind. Okay, and I got number 8 done. And yes, it's just solid all white, but I like it better with the seams. So we got coming up, we have Amy Dement. We have Tammy from the Siberian Wind. I have Sophia Fallon. I don't know if Matt's going to join or not too, but Sophia Fallon. Hey, Steph. Girl, your ears must have been ringing. I am working on putting 6, 7, and 8 together. They're all sewn up, and then we can get them all added on to my, so here's part of the main. And here's, oops, that number 8. Here's the other part. And I like using all the different textures of the blues because it gives so much to like the movement of the mane. So we're going to add these together. And I know I'm missing a lot in the chat. I'm so sorry, everybody. My goal is to get row A completed during this live stream today. And right now we're at the point where all we gotta do is add the last 3 blocks together and then add them on in. So Stephanie, I was just telling everybody that you will be coming on my live stream here soon for us to work together on our lions. Thank you. I cannot wait to have this lion done. I'm only on row 8. I'm just putting the last pieces of row A together right now, and I am like super excited. Even just having row A done, I'm super excited. This thing feels like I've been doing this forever. Forever and ever and ever. Hey, Giovanna. I love you too, Quasar. He's over here, he goes, I love you. I love you. Just kept saying it until I responded back. Hi, baby. Are you gonna come over here and say hi to everybody? Huh? Let's see. She literally just told everyone you'd be on with her on a Saturday. Yes, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's the 23rd. I believe of April. I could be wrong. I don't remember offhand right now. I'd have to look back um at the email correspondence between us to remember exactly what that date was. I remember the 23rd. I just can't remember which month. At least I believe it was the 23rd. If I remember correctly, the 23rd was a date that I did not have anything on this calendar for. Ooh, I don't. Girl, I gotta get it together. I almost ironed on my mat, on my cutting mat. That would have been horrible. Hey, Mona. Okay, good. I'm glad I remembered at least the 23rd. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting that scheduled and sending the link for that and everything later today, Stephanie. Sassy Steph. Okay, I think I need to clean my iron. Just got a little bit of gunk on the white. I have to clean that up. So here's that part. I love all the blues that are coming out of this because it is just gorgeous. Normally I pin and clip and everything else, but I got these trimmed down, so I'm just matching corner to corner. Figure as long as my corners are matched, then I'm good. Let's see. Mona saying good morning to everybody. Speaking of babies, I have new bunnies. Oh, you got new bunny rabbits. Congratulations, Drea. Yeah, don't want to upset mommy and daddy. Oh, well, I'm glad she was able to have a new babies. You know, it's still super sad that she lost her first set. Okay, I hope everything's okay, Mama Debbie. Hey, Candace, how are you doing? I don't know if you're already in here or not or whatnot, but hello. All right, so here's A6, 7, and 8. Ready to edit on to the others. And here is the first group. So as you see, there's going to be a whole lot of movement going on in my mane. Let's see if I can just get these lined up properly. I do see here that they're going to have intersections where I am going to need to pin on that to make sure I have it lined up just beautifully, or at least clip. I do got, see, I got them pretty much lined up right there. Yes, Stephanie, I tend to not keep any the original colors. I only ordered just the paper pattern and doing it all by myself, my own fabrics. Which let me tell you, girl, it got stressful until I was able to figure out exactly what my fabrics were going to be for each spot and all. But what I did is I printed out my pattern in black and white of the color guide, and to figure out where the dark areas were, the light and mediums, so I could figure out what was each going to be what, which made it a whole lot easier. And then I wrote it all down on little pieces of paper with a sample of the fabric on each one. Sylvia, so I am from Detroit. I live just north of it, like literally 2 miles north of Detroit. And so I sent it to Lion, and Detroit has the Detroit Lions. Then I decided to do mine Detroit Lion style, where the background is all white. The mane of the lion, so the lion's hair, is all various blues. And then the body is going to be gray. And and then the ground underneath is going to be various blacks and grays for like a rock. Yeah, I bit off a lot on this one. But she is going to look so, or he is going to look so amazing when he is done. And I've named him Motown with the help of all my subscribers. At the time, whenever I tried to pick this out and everything, we went with the name of Motown. So is the row B, is that where the eyes are? Because I know everybody was talking about how difficult the eyes are. Alrighty, guys. Here's the top of my mane. I think it is coming out gorgeous. And let's see, where are we at on time? No worries. Talk to you later, Mama Jean. Yeah, Sylvia, it was difficult at first, but after I sat down, I took my, there it is. So what I did is I took this picture here, which is the color guide with the codes on it, and I took it to my printer and I printed it out in a black and white. So that way there I could see what pieces were my darks, what pieces were my lights, and figure out where I want to place everything. Once I did that, I picked out all my colors and I made myself these little color cards with a little fraction of the fabric for each one, and put their color codes on here that would be listed for each one. And that's what helped me out tremendously with doing this. I'm sure there are a lot better ways of doing it, but this is just the route I decided to go with. See here. Everybody saying goodbye to Jean. Tell me it's gorgeous. Thank you, Steph. If you have a channel you want to drop, type, yep, thank you, so Terry. Hey, Liana. Okay, I see that Mona said hi to you, but I'm not seeing you in the chat. Did I miss you? Girl, don't tell me you hiding in here. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. But okay, guys, I think I'm going to call it quits here. It's a little over an hour, about an hour and 15 minutes. I got row A completed. And at this point, I'm wanting to go and rest because my eyes are super tired. I feel like I got no sleep last night, even though I did. So I'm going to go take it easy and then come back and do a little bit of sewing in a little while. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And make sure you check out everybody else's channel. I know there's a lot of live streams going on today. Like right now, I know there are a couple different ones going on right this second. And then next week, we will be working on row B. I'm hoping if everything goes good, I'll be able to get some done up throughout the week. So we can just work on piecing the actual blocks together. But if not, then we will sew up row B1 on next Sunday. And then next Saturday, I have, let me look on here on my phone and see who it is. So I can tell you guys who is on my channel next week. So I don't want to tell you wrong. Let's see. Next Saturday is, yep, next Saturday would be Stephanie. So guys, come back next Saturday. Hang out with me and Steph. We're gonna be working on our lion. Unless she gets hers done, then she'll be working on something else. But I'll be working on my lion with Stephanie because we're both doing FPP, so gotta do the lion. But you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye, everybody. At least that is once I get my mouse working again. Forgot I turned it off.